Here we're building a U-cara outdoor kitchen. So what we did over here is we put in a concrete slab. We have about 6 inches of concrete and about 5 inches of clear gravel below the concrete. So our base layer goes in with mortar. So we want to make sure that everything is perfectly level. So we have our level here. So now everything going on top of this, we can actually glue down. And here is our drawer slash access door combo, and that's going to go under the grill over here. And this is going to be a large serving area slash table. So this is actually a 3-foot distance there. We're going to have a foot overhang on this side, so we can put in our bar stools along the edge here, and we can get our knees directly underneath that countertop. So we're back over here working on our outdoor kitchen. We're doing our second layer now. Everything else is going to be pretty quick. Everything can just be glued on top. The only thing that we have to remember here is that these grooves on the corners have to be cut off so that we can overlap them, so we can stagger the pieces. So everything in here is glued on already. Our accessory, which is this double drawer and access door combo, we want to get it completely centered between this wall and the wall of the house. So we found the midpoint over here. We split the difference, so we know that our block is going right there and right there, so this is going to be perfectly centered in that section. Here we're just putting in some little cuts. The IQ saw makes really easy work of all these cuts. We had to relocate our gas and our water along the wall here, so we had to reroute it. So it's this water supply is now over here, so we're gonna have to make some interesting little cuts around here so that we have that support there and we're not interfering with the water supply, and we're not really worried about this slab settling because of the depth of the concrete that we're using. So this is our product selection for this outdoor kitchen. This is a granite mist for U-cara fascia. We have 2 separate units here. Here we have our standard unit, and in here we have our closed end unit. So we try to avoid making miter cuts on the corners as much as possible, and Unilock does a really great job creating a beautiful end unit so that we don't have to worry about these grooves showing up at the corners. And then the great thing about this is this half piece right here is exactly half of one of these. So when we start our row with a half piece, it will be a perfect stagger between this piece and these pieces. So our outdoor kitchen is looking great. Progress is phenomenal. This is all just about 5 hours of work between 3 guys since this morning. And you can see with the closed end pieces, where we don't have to miter, it creates a really nice finish on the corners. And then these half pieces over here allows a perfect stagger and exactly halfway. So we're all wrapped up for today. Today's Friday, so on Monday we're gonna get some countertops. We're gonna get a nice 4x8 piece here that's gonna have a nice 1-foot overhang, and then we're gonna get a nice 3x8 for the long section here, and it's going to actually have to cut into the wall. So let's see how we do for that little cut over there. But we got our drawers in and our access door, and finally we finished our outdoor kitchen. You can see over here we did that nice overhang, so this countertop slab is now also a nice bar stool height table. So it's a very large surface area for prepping, for the barbecue, and also for eating. You can see all the way around, the joints are perfectly staggered in between each block, which for us is very important. That's why we have our half pieces here on every second layer to go all the way across. We have our corner units. They're actually called closed end units, and we mitered our fascia units against the wall over here because of a 45-degree angle. So you can see over here, we went and we did a really cool cut on the countertop slab itself to accommodate the interesting and intricate brickwork over here. So we're going to grout it with we're going to caulk it with a color matching caulk, and over here we're going to do the same thing. So if you pay attention closely to the way we cut these slabs, in order to provide strength and durability to the slabs, we try to eliminate a full miter to go all the way across. And what happens here, because all four sides are rock face, the rock face edges won't sit close together. So we create a small little miter here, and then we cut this line straight on both ends, so it sits together like a puzzle piece. Now we have two full slabs that sit together really tight, and now we're gonna do the same caulking with a color matching caulk. Now if you wanna walk around over here, now our clients decided to keep it minimalistic in terms of accessories. So all we have here is a nice access door and a couple drawers for, you know, any kind of utensils, barbecue tools. And we have a really pretty blaze grill, 36-inch grill, and it turned out really nice. So we used granite mist fascia units by Unilock, U-cara, and we used Hampton blue, which actually the colors blend really, really nicely together. They're quite similar in terms of the color, but they also allow for some variation. And we're really happy with the end result.